Hello everyone, I've been looking at THI Reds, specifically the cave part. Since all the reds are in a small area, it's an ideal scenario for Scattershot. The current TAS record is a 24.15 by Alex and FeijoadaMolhada, and the single star record is a 26.60 by Alexpalix. Since we'll be looking only at the cave part, I measured the cave time for these records to be 10.13 and 11.27 seconds respectively. Cave time starts on the first movement and ends on xcam with no star spawn. I recreated Alexpalix's run to have a ghost of the TAS and the SS world record in all of the routes, which are shown in red and green respectively, with Scattershot being pink. I ran a lot of different searches, focusing on finding lots of routes and movement options. Most searches disallowed edge grinding to make the movement more realistic, although not all of it is. Let's have a look at the results. Okay, so there's a lot of different routes that are within 1 second of the TAS record. Some even ended up being faster, with the best being 6 frames faster with a different coin order. Unfortunately, this route uses movement that runs directly into the fire spitter at the end, and avoiding the fire spitter would lose 2 frames, which would make it only 4 frames faster than the current TAS. Therefore, the actual fastest route was simply the original route with a dive recover ending and a low jump hugging the final pillar, which can just barely grab the final coin. This saves 5 frames over the TAS, and I managed to make it work with the fire spitter without losing any time. This brings the TAS down from a 2415 to a 2398. I'm sure time could still be saved on the start as well, but that's a different story. Furthermore, Scattershot also found this funny upwarp right at the start of the cave. This is a classic hangable ceiling upwarp and is almost certainly not new, but I've never seen it in this spot. It's not very useful and it doesn't seem to help in the ABC challenge either, but it's interesting nonetheless. Thanks to my patrons for supporting my SM64 research. John W, Neon Fuzz, Widit, Deca, Runner Cam, Dan Park, Badronis, Brett S, Hayes, Drogi, Tabascoth, Skazzy, Tanner W, Boris, Hebo Cool, Breathe With Me, Nahawk, Never Doors, Sis, Circumark, Losviken, and Quirf.